Hello everyone. So this is the final step of your term paper in English 203. I'm going to talk about how you will submit the paper, source files, safe assign report in different parts and together as well. So follow this video very carefully. This will be explained in the class as well. And I have divided everything into steps so that you can always follow the steps and all details are there. But before you do, just make sure you check your paper against the checklist that I provided. This is a simplified version of our term paper final rubric, and you should sit down and review your paper using this checklist. It has everything that you need to check before you submit your paper, and it's your responsibility to do that. That's number one. Number two, so when you are checking with the checklist, you should also be doing everything that I'm going to mention right now. The formatting, I already last week I sent you formatting video, so you can follow that video to check everything about your formatting, including references as well. And I also shared with you another video talking about how to embed these files. How to save these files, the 2 pages that we need for each source. How to take those 2 pages, save as PDF, and how to attach embed one by one into the file. So I have given you those two videos separately: formatting video, source submission video. Now let's look at the steps. So this is first you should do all of this and then you go to steps. Remember, if you don't follow these steps correctly, you may lose all the points for your pay. For example, if safe assign is not there or it's an incorrect safe assign, I showed you multiple times that we cannot delete safe assign attempts from any student. If you submit the wrong file, that would be your file to match with your work and you should get a 0. So you have to make sure you do everything correctly. That's why I have a separate video only on using safe assign. I'll talk a little bit about safe assign. This is not a safe assign video, but I'll still discuss that a little bit so nobody makes a mistake. Let's look at the steps. Okay, so step one is about safe assign. Everything about safe assign draft and safe assign final. On your Blackboard, you have two safe assign available to you. Right now, you can only see one as of today. So when you go to your safe assign, you will see only term paper draft. You won't see if I go to the student view, this is what you will see. Now let's talk about this one, and this is my first part of the step one. So this is part 1A, step one. Check your paper on safe assign draft. Multiple attempts are allowed as explained in the class and in my videos. You must use this safe assign without the cover page, without the title, and without references. Only paragraphs are posted here. So this is all about your content only. You're not checking your cover page against any website. You're not matching your cover page or checking percentage for plagiarism. You're not checking your references. Of course they will match with Blackboard, with your outline, with the website from where you took them. So why would you do that? You don't want an artificial or incorrect percentage or a number with plagiarism report. So step one, safe assign draft. It has 2 attempts and I showed you in the class. I'll do it one more time. This is my paper. I finished my paper. I want to check for safe assign draft first. So you look at what I'm doing. I'm selecting from introduction to conclusion. You don't even need this double spacing or anything. You don't need the word count. You don't need page number. You don't need any formatting. Let's say, okay, so this didn't copy. Let me go back. Here's my paper again. Copy and make a new. So this is what you should do. Make a new file like I did. Name it safe assign file. Use this one. You see, introduction to conclusion. No cover page, no page number, no references, no PDF files, not even my word count here. Okay. So this is what you will check on for your, this is for yourself, for your own checking. TP draft, you can use it 2 times, but both times you will use the file like this, just the way I showed it to you right now. Okay. Now, draft is for students and that's why it is called a draft, but that doesn't mean we are giving you a platform. We are giving you a chance to cheat first and then fix your cheating for the final. No, of course not. This is just for you. You want to check your paraphrasing is okay, there are not too many common phrases matching with different websites. If there are, you can fix those things or improve your paraphrasing for the evidence. That's the purpose, not for cheating. If we see cheating, if there is any cheating in TP draft attempt 1 or attempt 2 and TP final is okay, it will still be considered as plagiarism and will follow QU policies of academic integrity or academic honesty, and you'll be in trouble for that. So make sure you understand this. So this is for TP draft. Let's go back. This is only for your checking. However, no guarantees that it will still work after Monday, 2 p.m. Now, I'm not saying it will close. We are not going to close it. So it will be there even after the break, at the end of the semester as well. But there is no guarantee. It will get really busy. Server will be very busy. Many courses are going to use Blackboard Safe Assign. That would be the time to submit assignments last week's. So you have to be very careful. Again, if it doesn't work, again, you don't have to print this Safe Assign report for us. So if it works, it doesn't work, it's your problem. But it's better to use it before you go to Safe Assign final. Okay, and now you know, no cover page, it's a separate file. My paper is complete. Sorry, okay, this is the paper I use in the formatting video. So let me go to the final. This is the sample paper. The paper is complete, but for the Safe Assign, I only created a separate file like this. Only my content, only my text, nothing else. Okay, now next part, step. So this is a step 1. You can use Safe Assign draft 1 time, 2 times. That's totally your decision. Now, part B is really important. That is your Safe Assign final. Remember, you are not yet giving me the paper. This is the Safe Assign submission only. Both these steps are related to Safe Assign. This video is only Safe Assign. We'll talk about how you will give me the full paper with cover page, references, and the Safe Assign report in step 2. Okay, so do not get confused. Now, so step B is use Safe Assign final. This is final. So final means only one attempt will be available. If you make a mistake, that's done. You're 0. So make sure you are totally fine, and you only use final when you are totally ready. When you are sure you will not change anything. Okay, so this is final Safe Assign and only one attempt is allowed. Once you post your work here, you are not allowed to make any changes at all. You cannot change anything in your paper. If the final paper doesn't match this Safe Assign, your work will be considered as a case of cheating or plagiarism. Okay, so you must use this Safe Assign as well, like Safe Assign draft without the cover page, without the title, without references, only the paragraph, same file as I told you. Paper is this full paper that is going to the teacher for the final grades, but one of the requirements is to add my Safe Assign report, the originality report. So you need to use this file for the Safe Assign final. Okay, separate file. Just create a file, call it Safe Assign file. Okay, let's go to Blackboard now. What you will do here. So let me go to the teacher's view. This is Safe Assign final. You will go here, you will submit your file here. Okay, just go attach, but only Word document, no other options. The assignment itself will show you PDF and all of those, but most of the time the other file extensions don't work in my experience. A lot of students told me, and this is only one attempt. Remember that. That is where, and this is the report that you will print as PDF, attached to your paper, embed. Okay, let's go now to Safe. I'll show you how you will print the Safe Assign report. Okay, so you'll go to Safe Assign. I'm not going there, or no, right now there is no submission for me, so I cannot see anything there. So what you have to do, you will go to Safe Assign. Once you submit your final Safe Assign final, you won't see these steps. You'll just go to Safe Assign final and click on the Safe Assign final, and you will see I'm using let's say outline link right now just to show you. So you will see all of these headings. Student ID will be your ID, name will be your name, user attempt. Now a lot of students print this one. This is your file that you submit on Safe Assign. We don't need this file. Why would we need? We need the Safe Assign report, which is SA Safe Assign report. This is the one we need. So you click on the report icon there. You will see this. You can download the report, or you can just simply print the report as PDF. So it's better to download the report as PDF. It's already PDF. It will be 5 to 6 pages depending on how much the percentage is. Normally it's 2 pages for the final paper because this is outline, remember, it has so many pages. So save it on your desktop and you will attach it to your final paper as I explained in my other video how to attach sources. Now go back, let's go back to the paper. So you can see this student already added the report. Here is the report, originality report. So this is how your safe assign will be attached as well. It must be safe assign final, safe assign term paper final, nothing else. We don't accept the draft there here. And you can see it's starting from introduction to conclusion, no cover page, no references page here, and it's 0%. Now the word count, don't get confused, don't panic, don't email your teacher. The word count is usually different on safe assign than your original paper, so don't worry about it. It's sometimes more, sometimes less. You don't have to worry about this part. We'll look at the word count in your paper only. Okay. Okay, so the next step, let me go back to my document, the instructions. Submission of complete paper with all sources. Now you have to give us the paper. This exactly like this. Like the sample paper on the blackboard. We need to see your cover page, all the elements, page number, head title here, all the paragraphs, word count, references, and all the PDF file. I'm not discussing evidence files here, but because that's a separate video. And safe assign report. Also, you have to attach term paper rubric that I'll send you as PDF file later. So you'll attach all of those, add all those files here. You'll go to Blackboard number 1. You'll go to Blackboard first. So this is after you have generated your safe assign report, downloaded as PDF, and attached everything to your paper, including term paper rubric. So you will go to term paper, tap on the Blackboard, and you will see term paper final paper. This is where you will attach your file. Just is similar to response to, similar to outline. Those are the links, same platform. It's the assignment link of the Blackboard. Now when you attach your paper here, you are giving us the paper like this. There is no guarantee your embedded files will open from the Blackboard even if I download the file. So that's why, and you remember I told you every file will give you penalty if it is not available or it's not opening for us. So because we need to give you a score for the entire APA dimension of the rubric that I showed you before, and it depends on your files that you submit. Okay, so what happens here, so as a teacher I may be able to open your files, I may not be able. Also there are students who use Mac, and Mac would not allow you to embed PDF files to your document. There is a software that you need to buy, and we don't have that. You don't have that software. I tried with my own Mac and it didn't work. And I ask many students every semester, I'm asking, and they always tell me no, this doesn't work. So especially for Mac users, you cannot do that. That's why you'll submit on the Blackboard number 1. Do your best, just submit. You cannot even submit multiple files there. So it should be one file only, because otherwise your safe assign will be disturbed. So you just submit this whole paper there with the embedded file. Now again, no guarantee these files will open for me, and Mac people, students using Mac, they don't even have these files on their paper. So that's why you will go to Teams and submit the paper there as well. Let's go back to my instructions. You will go to Teams, but before you go to Teams, I sent you another email and I posted announcement on the Blackboard as well with the code to join my Teams, right? Because we're not using Teams for classroom teaching right now, so you have to join the Teams first in order to view the assignment and submit your paper. So for example, let's say if I go to this group, you will see the assignment already but you have to join, and when you join you have to use QU ID and password only. It's very easy. When you go to Teams login, you will see join or create team. You click there, join team with a code option, because you're not creating a team. You will copy and paste my code here. Once you copy and paste, you should be able to see if you did the code correctly. And you didn't yet see this page, refresh and try again. You'll see the assignment here, and you just go to the assignment. Okay, so you'll just go to assignment and you will attach all your files here one by one, and the instructions, again going back to my instructions. So first you will attach your full paper that you attach on the Blackboard, number one. Number two, after that you attach every single PDF file, all the evidences one by one, evidence one, evidence two, not embedded, attach. Safe assign final report and term paper rubric, every file separately as well. Okay, once you submit, once you attach your work, you have to go down, there is a button turn in on Microsoft Teams. You have to click on that button, you have to press that button, otherwise your files would not be saved for the teacher. So this step must be completed, all the part A and part B. Step 2 must be completed by November 15th. That's your last day to submit the paper, Tuesday. Okay. And going back. So let me go to, I showed you this in the class before, but just in case, I'll try to open any course here from previous semester. So I will show you how your work will look like. See, this is the final paper. This is the safe assign report. It's not in PDF, but it must be PDF. Term paper rubric, evidence 1, evidence 2, evidence 3, 4, 5. All files are here. So this is how your work should look like to us as well. This is the paper. Okay. Now again, making any mistakes, not following these steps would give you a big trouble, because this is your final paper, 20% of your grades. Okay, so the videos related to step B, one of them is formatting. I'm still updating, so these links are not correct. I'll send you all of these instructions separately with current videos, updated videos, including this one that I'm recording right now. And this is a link to Microsoft Office Help. And I'll show you right now if it opens on my laptop. It's opened. So it shows you the steps, how you can submit multiple files. You can attach up to 10 resources to an assignment. So you can add up to attach up to 10 files. You don't have 10 files. 500 MB is the maximum file size for a resource. It should work for you. All the steps are here. As I said, don't forget to select turn in. But that's it. That's all you need to do. So I'll share this link with you as well in my detailed instructions soon. Okay, so let's go back to my. Alright, so note, not following the instructions or submitting incorrect or wrong files can result in a 0 or a very low grade on your final paper. So that is very important for you. All the best.